Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video is going to be a brush collection declutter. I was cleaning out my beauty room these couple of days and I thought let's do a brush declutter. I have some brushes that no longer serves me and I think it's time for a good declutter, and also show you guys some of my brushes because actually brush video is highly requested by you guys. So I think I'm going to go through my eye brushes, the smaller brushes in my collection, and kind of go through the shapes, what I use the most, etc, etc. If you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and jump right in. First up, my most used brushes, the Ariel X Morphe collab. So I got the first set and I definitely absolutely fell in love with this brush set. Kind of perfect for my eye shape. Every brush is just designed really nicely. It's kind of rare for me to say, but you know, Morphe has really inconsistent quality, I would say. But their brushes are in general are okay. Some are nicer than the others, but this set is really truly a standout product from Morphe. Using these, I can create pretty much any eye look that I desire. This is a pretty amazing intro, beginner friendly, or if you have hooded eyes friendly as well. Brushes, if you are looking for a set, I highly recommend this eye set to get. I didn't really get his face collection that has the face brushes. I don't know if I'm going to, since I already have a backup set that I rotate them through my videos. If you guys were wondering what type of brushes to get, what to use, these two are mainly what I use in a video. So I think I'm going to compare a lot of the brushes to the Ariel ones. I really feel like he really nailed the design of the brushes. He really knows the shape. And this brush set to be super duper versatile. If you have smaller hooded eye shapes like me, highly recommend this set. So I'm not going to declutter anything from this set, of course, but I thought you guys should know this is like the role model brush set. I use every single brush. Every brush has its purpose, which I love, or multifunctional, you know. This is a really great set to have. Okay guys, so that's chat about the standard kind of fluffier, bigger blending brush like the Ariel 811. Let's quickly look through my collection for these type of similar brushes. I will say the one from BH, this is the BH V5, is pretty similar. Before I have the brush set, these two are my best go-to. You guys can see these three are pretty identical as far as length goes. Ariel's bristle is slightly just a tad bit longer. Yeah, this is the Laura Lee Los Angeles L26. Pretty close. It's skinnier, fluffy, but round on the top, which is what I normally go for. You know, the shape is like round on the top. These gives me a softer blend on the edges. That's what I normally go for. And if you want to compare them all, I will say some of the shape are just not cutting it for me. Let's say this one. I don't even know what this is for. Maybe concealer. But you know, like the cut is just too straight and I don't know, it doesn't really do anything for me. This is one of those filler type of a blending brush. I'm going to get rid of this. And also let's take a look at the ColourPop E2. The shape of it is not as round. Yeah, just the cut of it is not really doing it for me, and so as this one from Bibella. I just feel like the shape and the cut is not as high quality. You know, it comes in one of those sets. Yes, they are affordable, but these are kind of one of those filler blending brushes that I rarely reach for. I only reach for these if my Ariel or the BH are dirty. So I think I'm going to declutter these, you know, make room for better blending brushes. Other than that, oh yeah, this one as well. This one, the shape, you know, this one and the E2, the shape and the cut is just not as nice. This one kind of seems like someone just cut the brushes like this. It's flatter on the top. I feel like this type of shape just doesn't really do a lot for me. So I'm going to let these two go. Other than that, I will say out of the bunch, this one from Poppy Cosmetics. You guys can see bristles started to fly everywhere. It's just a little not as soft. The quality was was whatever's. The hair started to go like this already, so I think I'm going to let this blending brush go as well. Other than that, I think I am going to keep these blending brushes. These 5 blending brushes I am going to let go. Here, these type of brushes are kind of like the Ariel A25 brushes. So yeah, let's go through them really quickly and see what we can declutter. There are some I just never really reach for anymore, like these two from BH Cosmetics. You know, just a little comparison to these two are from BH. This one is from Rose Quartz. This is from Lavender Collection. I do feel like they started to lose the shape, and in comparison the Laura Lee Los Angeles has a better, nicer quality. So I'm going to let these two smaller blending brush go. This one from BH I used to use a lot, the brush number 3. Rarely reach for it anymore, so I'm going to let this old brush go. Other than that, I think I am okay with the rest. I'm going to keep the rest. These two are from What's Up Beauty. Again, really nice quality. And yeah, I am going to keep these in my collection. All right, let's talk about this type of brushes. If you do have Ariel A20, this type, this kind of fluffy on the side, but has a bigger surface. I have a lot of brushes just like the Ariel A20, and let's go through these first. Out of the bunch, these two I just rarely reach for. This is the one from Bibella Cosmetics and also the Lavender Collection from BH. You guys can see the shape is just not as nice and round. I call these type of brushes like a filler kind of a brushes. They're just not doing much for me. They're just there for the value, you know. That's the thing when it comes to brush sets. There will be some filler brushes that you will just never really use. So yeah, I'm going to declutter these two from my collection. The rest of them, I think this one from Poppy Cosmetics, again, you guys can see after 1 or 2 wash, hair kind of go like this already. So yeah, I'm going to let this one go as well. I'll keep these 4 still in my collection. These are the type of shader and packer brush that I have in my collection. When it comes to packing on the shimmers, I do enjoy these a lot. So out of the 4, I think I'm going to let go the one from Etude House. I just have not reached for it. It's one of those, you know, if these 3 are dirty, I'll reach for it, but I feel like I want to free up some space for nicer brushes, you know. I'm going to let this one go. So let's talk about the smaller pencil brush. They are kind of pointy at the top, slightly longer in the bristles. Let's chat about the Wayne Goss brushes. Like I said before in the video, they are nice quality, but I don't really reach for them on a regular basis. Ever since I have the Ariel and Morphe, I just don't really reach for them that much, and I don't really use them on my eyes a ton. Yeah, like sometimes I use it and then it gets stained, which is a little bummer because these are expensive. I do feel like the smaller brushes are nice. I don't know, I just don't use them as much. I probably will clean them and save them for my clients in the future. These are really great quality, very soft hair, but I don't know if they're worth the price. You guys have to debate for yourself if you reach for these type of shapes. I feel like I would wish these shapes are a little different. 3 of them are in the same style of shape. This one is fluffier. Yeah, I like them, definitely nice quality, but I don't know I will purchase any more. Quality is beautiful, but that's about it. So these are my Wayne Goss brushes. I definitely keep them. And these type of smaller pencil brushes, I think, you know, some shapes are nicer than the others. I might get rid of this one from ColourPop just because I don't know, there's really not a whole lot of shape to it, and I do feel like this type of brushes I have a ton. You guys will see in a little bit. I think I'm going to get rid of this. This is the ColourPop E28. Just don't feel like I need it at this point in my collection. And also this one doesn't really have a great shape either. This is the one from Bibella Cosmetics. Going to let these two out of my collection and make space for better, smaller brushes. These are what I call the detailing type of a brush. These are super duper essential for me. I love my inner corner or lower lash inner corner moment. These comes in so handy. I think I'm going to get rid of these three. This is the one from BH Lavender, and this is the one from Poppy Cosmetics. The shape is just not as nice. This is the one from Bibella. This shape is a little skinnier, but I just didn't feel like it's as great of a quality, so I'm going to let these three out of my collection. Alright, so these type of brushes are what I call the packer brush. You can call them concealer brush. I have quite a bit. I think I'm going to get rid of a few. I will say this type of brushes like the ColourPop E18. I feel like the shape is slightly a little funky. Yeah, maybe this one also I don't really care for. This is the one from Poppy Cosmetics. I don't feel like their brushes are well made. Bibella Cosmetics, I think I'm going to let these go. Yeah, I think I'm going to let this one go as well. This is one of those Amazon brushes, cheap AliExpress brush. And I think this one from BH I'm going to let go as well. So yeah, I'm going to let go of these 5 brushes. So let's talk about these brushes really quickly. These are my under eye brushes, my highlight brushes. I use these type of brushes to do highlighting. You guys can see these two are kind of comparable. They have longer bristles, slight fluffier on the side. These are what I like to use as far as highlight goes, like a softer application of highlights. These two I'm definitely keeping. These are also the brushes I use to highlight as well. You guys can see these. This is the one from Real Technique setting brush. This is the one from BH, very old BH number 11. Yeah, they still hold up pretty well. And also this type of a smaller thin brush, I do like it. And also this one as well. This is like a little more precise type of a thin brush I used to use a ton. I kind of rarely use this type of brushes anymore, but I'm definitely keeping these for my highlighting. This one with the angle, I like to use it to contour my nose. So I'm keeping it for sure. When I lightly powder my under eyes, I use these brushes. I'm going to keep these for now. My Wingas 04 does a good job setting my under eyes. So yeah, I'm going to keep these for now. Alright, so these are my under eye concealer brush. I used to use this type of a shape a lot. They're like a little choppier on the front and the side. I used to use them to blend out my concealer, but ever since I met her, I just never really go back. This is the Rare Beauty concealer brush. Highly recommend. They're just so nice in keeping in the coverage and lightly blend out the edges. I do really enjoy them, so I'm definitely keeping them for sure. For these two though, I think I'm going to declutter this. This is from some random like AliExpress brush sets. I'm going to keep the Real Technique one just because it's a nicer quality. Alright, we're almost there. These are my under eye blending brushes. I'm going to keep them all. Only have 6 plus the 2 from Ariel X Morphe, so I really don't have a lot of under eye blending brushes. These all work pretty well, so I'm going to keep these. Of course, almost there. These are my angle brush, and I do feel like these 3 though, I just really don't care for the shape that much. Let me do a little comparison to the Ariel A16. Their shape are just a little stubby, a little standard, which I really don't care for, especially these 2 from BH. They're not as thin, they're not as sharp, they're just a little stubby, one of your standard run-of-the-mill type of an angle brush, I'm going to declutter these. I also want to declutter this one from ColourPop. They're okay. They work, but there is kind of no point for me to keep these. I'm going to declutter them. And these are what I call like the miscellaneous skinny brushes, lip brush. Some of them I really just rarely reach for, like this one from Morphe. I don't know, it's a little stubby, a little bigger than normal. So I'm going to let this one go. This is the Morphe G20. I'm going to let this one go. Yeah, this one from ColourPop L1. I'm going to let go as well. Maybe this one also from Zoeva 3110. It's one of those like knockoff version of the 3110. I'm going to let this one go. Wait, this one I never really used. This is the one from Real Techniques. I'm just going to declutter it, you know? And the rest I'm going to keep for now. Okay, you guys, these are the final declutter brushes. I have 5 from ColourPop, 4 from Poppy Cosmetics, and I have 7 from the Bibella Cosmetics, 4 from BH Lavender Collection, and this one is from the Rose Quartz from BH. And this one is also, these 2 are also from BH. This one is from BH as well. These are just miscellaneous, some Morphe, some from China. This is the one from Etude House I don't really use. Overall, we have decluttered 30 brushes that I just really don't use. It cluttered up my space. I got this one from Amazon. I purposely got a smaller brush holder so I can declutter more constantly. So yeah, I'm going to let these 30 brushes go. They just no longer serves me. I'm very happy about that. I freed up some space and letting some, you know, not so great brushes go. I hope this video is somewhat informative, and I hope that you guys find this video helpful. If you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to like this video. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.